All right, hello again. Peter here with Gadgets Anonymous, and today we're doing big gadgets. I got a new toy from work. This is the Dell, what's it called? It's a docking station. It has some weird serial number that I can't read without my glasses, K something. Anyway, this makes it so you can just connect one cable, boom, you're good to go. So I'm going to show you how to set this up since we're all working from home right now. And I have it, it's going to connect to my Dell laptop and this awesome 24-inch monitor that I got off Amazon for $120 a couple of years ago. It's been great. This might be a 27-inch. Anyway, LED works for me. So this is where I'm gonna work from home today. And yeah, company actually just bought me this new laptop as well. A Dell Latitude 7410. Thank you, company. A lot of you probably know who I work for, but they're not a sponsor, so I don't wanna, name drop or anything. It's a great company. I'm very happy to be a QA engineer with this said company. And no, it's not Crush, but thank you, Sasha, for the lovely Christmas present. All right, so let's set this up. First things first, you want to get all the stuff. So this is what we're gonna do first. We're gonna set this up. And this comes with a special power cord. This bad boy here, this is not your typical power, like a 65 watt or a 30 watt charger. No, this is a 180 watt because it's powering multiple devices connected to this brick. Anyway, so step one, plug this in. And then I would normally plug that into a surge protector, but I'm kind of short on surge protectors right now. Actually, I think I know where one is. And then you uncoil this. And then there's only one spot in the back of this. It's right there. Blip. So now we have power to our docking station. Even has a fan. And there's a video card in here as well. It's pretty cool. So now this is the powered USB-C port for my laptop. And we can take those off. See, it has the little power logo there. So now this goes in back. And now we need to connect the laptop power. Okay, I was wrong. I did need a surge protector. Otherwise, I'm gonna run out of plugs. So, plug that in. And this one actually is guaranteed for $10,000, which is way above all the hardware that I have. So now we want to connect this bad boy. So this is an HDMI port, and even though this is an older monitor, I was able to procure a what is it called? HD. Man, I am tired. Not VGA, HD DVI. Yeah. So this is a DVI port. You can see right there. So this is a DVI connector on the back. This monitor is so old that it didn't come with HDMI, but it does have VGA, and you can pick up one of these cables for, you could probably go to Monoprice and get one for well under 10 bucks. Anyway, it's a nice thick cable. And then what I do is I connect this to the back of my docking station. There's an HDMI port on the back. Click. And now I give power to the monitor, and it has one of those proprietary chargers. So I plug that in on the back. Run that power cord underneath the table, plug it into the power strip. Okay, so now we have power going to the docking station. We have power going to the monitor. Now we have everything powered up. Next, we need our keyboard and mouse, but we can do that later. So when I come to work in the morning, all I do is I take out the laptop and I plug this one USB-C cable into the port on my laptop. And as soon as I do that, it connects to the docking station and sends a signal that it's connected, and then it automatically connects and turns on the monitor. Ta-da! So now I have dual screen setup. And then this is another device that I recommend. No, Logitech is not a sponsor. This is something I bought, oh my gosh, probably 6 years ago. This is a cooling pad. So there you go. So I didn't do anything. If you can see that, the monitor automatically recognized. So this is the awesome thing about new versions of Windows if you haven't upgraded. Newer versions of Windows automatically go out to the web and update drivers. It's a beautiful thing. All right, so this is the Logitech cooling pad, the N100. And if my laptop starts getting too hot, I can plug that in through a USB-A connector and the fans run and help cool the laptop. But just as is, without running that, I can help keep the laptop cool because it creates an airflow underneath. More importantly, I don't want to burn the table. If you watched a couple of my other videos, I spent, well, my wife helped me and my daughter. I probably spent, I don't know, like 45, 50 hours refinishing this kitchen table. I'd like to keep it that way. Speaking of which, I need a coaster. I'll use the docking station as a coaster. Yes! No, that's a horrible idea. Never use your docking station as a coaster. That is probably the worst thing you can ever do. Don't ever do that. Okay. Oh wait, I almost did it. Next step, we need to log in. So I'm gonna pause the video because I can't let you see my password. And I'll go get the mouse and keyboard and we'll connect those. Be right back. All right, and we're back. So, wireless keyboard, wireless mouse. I mean, it's 2021, right? I mean, why would you use wires? So all I have to do is I take this little USB-A Bluetooth dongle. That's a fun word to say, dongle. And I plug that in to the docking station, like so. Click. Did you hear that? That's the computer telling me, hey, we're doing something, play Office. So now I log in and we should be, oh, so without even doing anything, I don't know if you can see that. Let me change the view. Anything, I didn't have to install anything. There's my mouse. If I click spacebar, now I can log in as Peter Herget. All right, so pretty cool. And this is a brand new setup. So I've never connected this Dell laptop with this Dell docking station before, and I've never connected this Acer monitor with this Dell laptop. The keyboard and the mouse, first time connecting. That entire setup, I didn't even have to do anything. Now I have already set up my laptop. That took quite a while. That probably took 15 minutes, because actually more like 30, because Outlook had to synchronize and I had to set up everything, and that just took a long time. But I just want to show how awesome Dell is. And no, Paramount Kid, they're not a sponsor. So none of the products that you saw in this little demo sponsor the video. The ad revenue sponsors the video from YouTube. And yeah, so no one's paying me. All these products were bought with the company's money, so that was nice. Thank you. And yeah, non-sponsor. I just want to give you an honest review, and let me know if you have any questions about this Dell docking station or the laptop or the monitor. You know what? I think we have a guest. What are you doing? You want to go outside? You got to sit first. Sit. Oh, what a good boy. Ah, no, you gotta sit. Sit. Hey, sit. 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 Oh, there we go. Okay, do you want to go outside? Oh, you're so adorable. Okay. Run, be free. He'll be knocking on the door in any minute. All right, so there we go. We are ready to work. My lunch break is about over, so I'm gonna log in and get back to work testing some software. So by night and by weekend, I test watches. This is the Garmin Vivo Active 4 Darth Vader edition. Roll the galaxy. And this is the Polar Grit X by Polar. And then we have one more charging outside. Let's go take a look. Move the tripod. Okay, so this gadget has been baking in the sun for about 2 hours, and I came up with the idea because when I was charging it in the snow about a week ago, it got really good battery life. So let's take a look here. Okay, so if we press down, so it's at 7 days. Oh my gosh, that's really good. Wow, so I was getting a 100% solar intensity the last 2 hours this was outside. So now I'll press back, do a long press on menu, and the battery life is at 38%. So it's gone up almost 5% in the last 2 hours. That is awesome. And I just lost my tinfoil. No, there's no food on there. So the tinfoil method worked. Yay! And this is the Garmin Instinct Solar, in case you're wondering. Wow, 5% in 2 hours. That's pretty good. And that is all I have for today. Thanks for coming by the channel. And if you have any pithy comments, if you have questions about any of the gadgets that I reviewed today, let me know and we can chat about them. I'll also post a link on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram if you prefer to chat and ask me questions through there. I don't mind. Anyway, thanks for watching. Mantra is run farther to go further in life. And yeah, thank you for your support. Let me know if you have questions about the watches or the docking station or solar charging with tinfoil. That was a fun idea. I didn't know if it was going to work or not, but it did. And I haven't charged this watch now for 10 days. It's just been plugging away. I've been using GPS, swimming, lifting weights, did treadmill runs, and it just keeps charging under the sun. On my way home from the gym, I just placed it on the dashboard in my car, and it charged an extra like 0.5%, but it all adds up. So all right, that's enough for today. Thanks again for watching, and this was all filmed on the iPhone 12 mini, no microphone this time. I just wanted to do a quick video and share some of my favorite gadgets, and that's it. Goodbye. Okay, we're gonna bake this a little longer. It's almost 1 o'clock, 7 days, and 38%. And I'll show you my trick. It's not much of a trick. When you're charging it for more than an hour, click back, do a long press on control, and then scroll through until you get to the battery. Backlight, there we go, battery saver, and then click the GPS button. Boom. So now battery saver's on. That's going to allow it to charge faster because it disables the phone connection, turns off heart rate, and a whole bunch of other stuff to allow your battery to charge more quickly. So now we click back, long press. Okay, so we're at infinity and 38%. Almost lost the tinfoil. Now we'll put down the tinfoil, set down the watch, and then immediately you can press down and we can see the solar effects. And the solar charging, if I can get out of the way. There we go. 100% efficiency. Awesome! Tinfoil works, baby. Tinfoil works. All right, I forgot an important aspect of setting up laptop and screen scenarios, whether it's directly connected or connected to a docking station. So step one, you want to do Windows M. That's a shortcut to minimize all the windows. And then on one of your screens, you notice these are mirrored. You want to right click. I'll zoom in here. You want to right click, go to display settings, and see how it says 1 and 2 mirrored, and then scroll down. It says scale, layout, resolution, there we go. Multiple displays. Click on that down arrow and choose extend these displays. It'll quickly refresh and it says reverting, yeah, keep changes. So now we have monitor 1 and monitor 2. And then if we scroll up, there's our displays. So 1 is on the left, and if we click identify, usually this is 1. Normally I would say the source of your data should be the primary monitor, monitor 1. And now if you notice, the dragging's off. My mouse, so I moved it to the right, and then that's wrong. So now I move it back to my primary monitor, and I just drag monitor 1 over, and then you can even play. I mean, if your laptop is slightly lower than your monitor, you can adjust these settings quite in a very finite fashion. And now I click apply, and now when I move my mouse directly to the left, I'm on the correct monitor and I'm moving in the right direction, not moving off the right of the monitor to go to the monitor that's on my left. Now, if you had a third monitor, which this supports, this docking station actually supports 3 different monitors. I can't remember the name of these ports. It's not HDMI, it's something else. So it has 1 HDMI, 2 of those fancy ports, and I believe it will even do a 4th through another USB-C port. So awesome! Thank you very much to, we'll just call him, you know, that guy Joe in IT for hooking me up, and really appreciate that. And, oh, that's cool. This docking station also does powered USB-C. So if I didn't have that power adapter, I could use that USB-C power adapter, which is the power adapter for the portable one that I got for the laptop. Anyway, I digress. So if you have any questions on that, pithy comments down below. Well, I just got back from a walk, and here's the tinfoil. Well, that means the watch is no longer on the piece of tinfoil. Okay, aluminum foil. Sorry, I don't know why I call it tin. Huh. That's where the watch was charging. Let's go upstairs. Okay, this is either going to be really good news or bad news. So, yeah, oh crap. So, luckily I took off the screen. Hi, my watch was charging outside and it fell off.
Oh, is it in the...
I found my watch. It's in the gutter. So now I just have to go down the pitch and get it. Okay, if I fall, Heather.
Tall ladder. Would you like to borrow our ladder?
No, these are, the roof is nice and warm.
Okay, so I guess it's not icy at least.
Oh, actually the roof is kind of hot. Hot butt on a tin can roof.
Are you filming all this?
Yeah. What's that song? Hot cat on a tin roof?
There's a cat on a hot tin roof.
Yeah, this is a smartwatch on a tin roof.
There's hot fun in the summer.
Ah. Okay, let's inspect the watch.
I
The watch is good. Yay! Whew. Well, good thing I don't live in a 4-story house with, well, thank goodness for rain gutters.
Scoot yourself back.
Yeah. Okay, we can reenact what happened. The wind caught the tinfoil and blew the watch, or the wind caught the tinfoil just enough. You can see it's already almost taken liftoff right there. And then the watch moved, the wind came again, and then it tumbled down into the rain gutter. Luckily, no one was harmed, no animals were tested, and we're back at charging. So, well, I'm gonna have to get something to weigh the tinfoil down. Okay, let's check the battery life. 43%. Alright, I can deal with that. 43%. So, we're gonna do some more science here and weigh down the tinfoil. Okay, instead of risking the watch getting damaged, I just brought it inside. It's still getting a nice angle of the sun, and with the tinfoil, aluminum foil, whatever you want to call it, Reynolds wrap, we are at 100% efficiency through the glass. So the type of windows that I have are not, I mean, they're double pane and all that stuff, but they're still letting good quality sunlight, solar energy through to charge the watch. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna let this go for another hour and see if we can get to 45%. Yeah, let's do that. Now, after a bit, this widget times out and it'll go back to the watch face. So it's been about 25-30 seconds. Any second now, it's going to time out. Wait for it. Wait for it. The anticipation is riveting. Almost there. Come on, Garmin. Come on, Garmin. Do 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 do. Are you guys having fun yet? I am filming on the Samsung FE. That stands for Fan Edition. And it's still not there. Still not there. Stand. Oh, and there we go. Just changed. So it times out after about a minute. All right. We'll come back at 14:19 and check the power. All right. It is now 16:22. It's been an hour and a few minutes. And we can now check on the progress of this solar test and wrap up this video. Here we go. So, indoors, at the window, let's check the solar efficiency. Oh, that's the battery. 44%. Nice. So that's 70. Okay, well, it is getting closer to sunset here in Utah, but still pretty good. So my theory stands true. Anything below like 50%, it's so slow, because at 100% for an hour I can get 3% maybe. Some people are posting 4% per hour. I have not been able to achieve that much. My record is about 3% in 1 hour. So there you go. Solar charging with Garmin, and let's wrap up all the stats. All right, so we started this test at 12:58, so 1 o'clock, and now it's 4 o'clock, so about 4 hours. We did lose about 20 minutes because I fell off the roof, but overall we went from 38% to 44%, so that's 6% over roughly 3 hours. So that's an average of 2% per hour. You might call that gimmicky, I don't know, but it's fun. The downside is you're going to lose a lot of steps, but the tinfoil method seems to enhance the charging efficiency. I have this backup watch here, so that way I don't lose a step. And that's it. That's my working from home during COVID. Yeah, I started work this morning at 6 a.m. and then took a lunch break to film these videos and then finished work around 2 and then wrapped up the video. So I hope you enjoyed it. And I already did my closing, so we'll wrap this up. Pithy comments down below, and thank you so much for watching. And I hope you enjoyed my vlog. I don't do these often. Maybe I should do them more. I don't know. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hunker down. I don't know if you remember watching the Hunker Down with Harry. So this was a Hunker Down with Herget. Hunker Down with Gadgets Anonymous. And yeah. Yep. Have a great night, everyone. Goodbye.